What's going on, everyone? I'm back with another Dream Opponent Series video, and today I'm doing the King of Kings, Triple H. Why not? I've done almost every legend, from the past 20 years, Attitude Era superstars, and even earlier, Steve Austin, The Rock, Undertaker, Kurt Angle, Sting. But I have not touched on Triple H, actually, so why the hell not? Okay, let's talk about the King of Kings, okay, and some possible dream opponents. And of course, obviously his resume speaks for himself. Multiple-time champion. He was crowned himself, official King of Kings, and now he's the COO. More behind-the-scenes role. But then again, also Triple H is also known to have an ego problem, and is also known for burying people. Yeah, okay, we get it. I know, no, it happens, okay, but still, if Trips ever decides, to break out from behind the curtain again, get back in the ring, be involved in a bigger storyline, here's some 10 possible dream opponents for that, actually. And this is by far no means a list of suggestions of people he should bury, okay? Take that in mind, okay? But anyway, let's dive right in, okay? Kicking off my list is Christian. Yeah, think about this, okay? So he's dominated, the entire company roster, from his days, the Attitude Era, almost everyone. But let's see, he's feuded on and off with some of the best, The Rock, Triple H, Steve Austin. The Rock, Steve Austin, Chris Jericho, The Undertaker, goes on and on. But there's one that hasn't faced but has not taken off much, which was Christian, actually. So he took on Edge, and something good came out of that. Yeah, good title run from that. But he never took on Christian, actually. And think about this, that would be kind of fun to watch, actually. Captain Charisma, his Peep Show, there's not many chances a double entendre. That was the name of his talk show. So that would be pretty fun to watch, actually. It would be kind of like, essentially, like the two veterans, but we battle of, okay, like, not really egos. It would be like, okay, who's the better world champion kind of thing. Because I know Christian has had a not so good world title run, but still, Christian has peaked. He's popular. He's on the Edge and Christian show. So why the heck not? This would be pretty fun to watch, actually. Would it be a classic? Not as much of a classic that was anyone that can even think of Triple H's bouts. Undertaker or The Rock, actually. So, but it'd be pretty fun to watch. Triple H doing his thing. Christian doing his own thing, plus the Canadian style, the high flying, you got it all there. Pretty much a contrast of personas and styles. It'd be a pretty fun and entertaining match. Coming in number 9, Roderick Strong, actually. So yeah, I know it's a dunk town I'm putting on this list. It'd be like, okay, well, it'd be pretty cool to watch, actually. It's one of those younger talents. He's been around for what, 12, 13 years now, even longer. So, and of course, he's incredible in the ring. He's known as the Messiah, the backbreaker, and Roderick is also known for having very good matches, actually. And this is also more of another kind of thing of passing the torch, in a word. It's like, Triple H would be like, all right, kid, give me your best shot kind of thing. And they could go out there and put on a good match, actually. And for some reason, I keep thinking, it would probably be reminiscent of maybe a classic between him and Chris Jericho, because Strong does have a devastating submission hold, and something similar to that. But it would be pretty fun to watch, actually. But just saying, okay? Just have an open mind. Coming in number 8, Alberto El Patron. That would be pretty cool to watch. These two have never officially had a match, per se. They kind of cross paths, but they never had a match. It would be pretty cool to watch, actually. And let's think about this. El Patron is adept at both the Lucha Libre, the anime style, as well as the American style. So you got a very good talent and persona there. And then you got a Triple H, the King of Kings. So that would be a pretty impressive match to watch, actually. Edge, I would put in Del Rio's favor, because he's got the anime background, plus the submission, because Triple H, not so much, but hell, maybe Triple H can reach to his bag of tricks and bring out something good to combat whatever Del Rio might throw at him, because, hey, it's all up in the air. It would be a pretty cool match to watch, actually. Obviously, probably wouldn't happen because El Patron, he's traveling the world. He's wrestling what culture and any other promotion I can think of. But hey, pretty cool stuff to think about. Coming in at number 7, Bobby Roode. Okay, the reason why I put him on the list, well, let's see. From TNA being the a young big blue chipper to now being the glorious one. Yeah, of course, please save the glorious chorus for later, actually, because he's incredible. He's incredible. People thought, oh, he's not that good, but then all of a sudden you just watch him evolve over the years, and all of a sudden you turn to be an incredible talent, actually, and like he's just stealing the show. And I can't help to point this out. It's like his robe, his look. It's obviously he's kind of borrowing some elements from Ric Flair, but hey, we can't all be Ric Flair. But hey, they can take what the elements of the Nature Boy and kind of twist in their own thing. Like Bobby Roode now being the glorious one. It's like he's saying, oh, he's God's gift kind of thing. He wants to make things awesome and make other people jealous. So in other words, he's kind of like Ric Flair himself, actually, but he's trying to say, oh, I want entrepreneurs to watch me and say, take notes, you should invest in me, kind of thing. And they'll be like, so he's kind of got a little bit of that old Wall Street gimmick they had back in TNA. Kind of remember that one? Ringing bells? But hey, that would be pretty cool to watch, actually. Because, let's see, Bobby Roode has some devastating moves, actually, where it was the Glorious Buster or whatever the hell he's got. Plus, he's got some very hidden moves that I have not seen yet that he's used in Impact Wrestling, but that he could probably bring out here, actually. So, hey, give him the ball and run with it, okay? Just take the match and take where he can limit, take the limiter off. Let him do his own thing. Also, do the same thing for Triple H. You got another good fight on your hands. Or possible, another Flair Triple H classic, if you kind of think about that. Number 6, Austin Aries. Why the hell not? The most, a double or the greatest man that ever lived. The guy that's held, oh my goodness, he's been in almost every company in the world except for this one. And also, actually, technically, he has been with WWE. He kind of worked the mocap suits for the WWE games. Bet you guys didn't know that. So, why not? This would be pretty cool to watch. A big clash of two opposing figures, two different styles. You got the high flyer, he's a cruiserweight and all that. Plus, Austin's got some devastating moves. He's got the last chancery. That's devastating. If he gets Triple H in that, he's finished. But hell, Triple H can even reach into his bag of tricks and pull out something fun. Hell, maybe the figure 4 actually. So they're pretty darn cool to watch. Number 5. Mr. Perfect. Now we're getting to some serious stuff, actually. For those of you that did not know this story, was that apparently when Triple H was brought into the company, I think they were kind of like student and mentor. I think they were going to try to build a storyline where him and Mr. Perfect were going to feud against each other, but never happened because Hennig had jumped ship to WCW. So, but hell, that would be pretty cool to watch. The Kings and the Mr. Perfect. When you get in the ring with Mr. Perfect, I've said this before, you're going to have a good match, actually. Case in point, Brett and Mr. Perfect from SummerSlam. There you go. The formula's right there. Just take that match and change it up, change a couple elements up, and then tack in, Triple H. You got a good classic on your hands. Be really fun to watch, actually. And possibly we could probably say, okay, finally, hey, this is where I came from, old man, kind of thing. If that makes any sense. Coming at number 4, Jeff Jarrett. Another thing now we're really getting into some good stuff. Think about this. So, Jeff Jarrett got fired from WWE in 99, I think, or early 2000. When was the last time we ever saw him? And of course, because of big falling out between them. Then Jeff Jarrett ran his own company, Impact Wrestling, and all that. And of course, he became the king of the mountain because he won the championship, the NWA championship, so many times. So essentially, in a word, Jeff Jarrett was kind of became the Triple H of Impact Wrestling, or TNA, if where you want to call it. So, and these two have never actually crossed paths. They might have crossed paths in their earlier Federation years, but nothing came out of it. But now they're in their prime, kind of, and much more better established gimmicks. That would be pretty cool to watch. You got the guitar swinging, self-proclaimed, King of the Mountain taking on the King of Kings. The Battle of Kings, people. And, of course, the battle of the two companies that were at each other's throats for years. There you go. Enough said there to write a story. Match-wise, would it be a classic? Probably not, but hell, it would be fun to finally watch these two big juggernauts just go to head and say, okay, this is the crap between you and me, actually, and all that. The payoff would probably be maybe anticlimactic, but we don't know. Possible dream match, okay? There you go. Number 3, AJ Styles. Yeah, I know I'm kind of pushing, ex-TNA guys, or down now with the company. And of course, obviously, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, definitely far from being buried. No. They should, like I said, should not be buried. And because, let's see, Styles, come on, he was the face of Impact Wrestling for 12 years. Why the hell not? He comes to WWE. Triple H, he's the King of Kings. So obviously he went when he left TNA, so they want him to be here. This is where he belongs. So why not? If you gotta make AJ Styles look good and make him want to stay with WWE longer, why not have him face the King of Kings? That'd be pretty darn fun to watch. The Styles Clash versus the Pedigree, the Calf Crusher versus the Spine Buster, or whatever. That anything that Triple H can bring out of his bag of tricks, actually, that would be pretty fun to watch. A total polar opposite, and that kind of thing. That would be a pretty cool match to watch. WrestleMania quality match, maybe. Match of your can't, probably. We don't know. That would be fun to watch, actually. And just finally say, okay, Trips, I'm coming for you, because hey, everyone wants to take down the King. Styles can do it. Number 2, Samoa Joe. Hell yeah. Pretty much enough said here. Pretty much a similar thing with AJ Styles. But although things would probably be different, because the edge would probably be in Joe's favor, because he's also adept at MMA. So Joe, as you know, the saying goes, Joe's gonna kill you. Get in the ring with Joe, he will just fuck you up. And with seriously, I could just see them just going to war in an incredible match. Would be a drag out fight? Hell yeah. Let's see. Would be a classic? Definitely. Style match? Let's see. I'm thinking it could probably just be a good pure match, but if you want to just throw the rulebook out and just say, last man standing, there you go. Anything goes. Right there. Okay? Another good match on your hands. Money, people. Make it happen. And then before I get to my number 1, a couple of honorable mentions. Diamond Dallas Page, the People's Champion of WCW, since he took on People's Champion of WWE, The Rock. So think about that. Drew Galloway, our possible talent, Abyss, another battle of, juggernauts, or be another big guy versus the little guy kind of thing, that kind of thing. Matt Hardy, that kind of thing. Any of those kind of personas that could really, make a good classic, actually. All right? Now, my number 1, it's the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. Why the hell not? Okay? It's Triple H's kingdom. Nakamura is the King of Strong Style. Why the hell not? That would be fun to watch. It's essentially a battle of two worlds, and that would be pretty much, hey, Triple H worked so hard to get this guy from New Japan. Now he's got to pay for it. He's dug his own grave. So it's either fight him or die. That would be pretty cool. And then would say who the real king of WWE is. I know I'm using king a lot, but that would be pretty darn cool to watch. Actually, it would just be a freaking classic. Actually, WrestleMania match, hell yeah. Would be match of the year, definitely up there. Why not, actually? It'll be another good thing to add for both of their resumes, actually. Just top off a great career for both of them, actually. Okay? And then Triple H can say, okay, you're done, you earned your stripes, you made it here, okay? That kind of thing, all right? So that does it for Triple H. If I missed anybody, leave them in the comments below. If you agree or disagree with me, thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and keep it tuned here for some more awesome videos.